Yo! Welcome back to We Game. My name is Mars. This is gonna be part 5 of Alone with You. Right now. Yes. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Well, I was gonna say when this all ends, but there's still like one more place I haven't explored yet, so that's probably what's gonna go. It didn't look like that before, did it? Maybe it did? Day 5! How many days are there? Ooh, controller's shaking. Can you see? Can you see the controller shaking? Cornholio! Cornholio, wake up! I hate to be the bearer of bad news so early, but it appears we have a problem. What's up? Uh-oh. Is it bad? I'm gonna say, uh-oh. It did the thing! That response is more or less accurate. We were hit very strongly by that storm I mentioned yesterday. The colony suffered some damage. You probably heard quite a din. Colony A is mostly intact, but it was a close call. I'm afraid you won't be able to set out anywhere today. It's just too dangerous outside, and I need your help here. We need to make sure our equipment is still operational. Please come with me. Can you hear that? I put the controller on the table here. Okay. Oh shit! Some shit got fucked up over here. As you can see, the place is a real mess. You're lucky that your room was unscathed. Oh wow, it's actually letting me walk around while text is up. In any case, I've unlocked the ship hangar. I need you to go in and make sure the ship is okay. Oh wait, is this way? Wait. You hear that? Let's check on the escape ship first. Oh. I don't know. To the main hallway. Okay, the hangar doesn't seem too bad. I hope the ship is alright. Check escape ship for damage. The thruster casings appear to be intact. The booster shell looks undisturbed as well. I don't detect any loose components. Oh, that's good. The escape ship appears to be okay. That's such a relief. Next, let's make sure the shuttle is still functioning. Leave the hangar and go south to inspect the shuttle. Are you sure there's nothing else for me to, inspect? Can I go all the way around? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Come in, hallway. Shit is fucked up over here. Okay. Fine. Well. Check shuttle for damage. Okay, let's see what we have here. Nothing impacted the shuttle itself, and the bay looks unharmed. Great. Okay, the shuttle is still functional. We can send you out on missions again later. Now let's just confirm that the holosim chamber hasn't taken any damage. Head to this chamber just outside there. Please. Well, it's still in standby mode. My own connection suggests no degradation or loss of data. Everything else checks out too. That's a relief we managed to make it through this quite unscathed. We should be thankful. Still, the storm is still out there, and we can't go anywhere today. You might as well head back to your quarters. Oh. Oops. Can't go in there. Oh, it's raining, men. To my bed. Cornholio! Cornholio, are you okay? I have some news for you. You must have been exhausted. You fell asleep and have been here all day. I'm sure you needed it, so I didn't bother you. I completed all of my internal system checks. Thankfully, the colony is intact, for now. We should be able to get you out of there again tomorrow. But I know today has been a particularly stressful day and, well, I was hoping to do this another time, but considering today's events, I just couldn't wait. For what? Huh? ... For what? For my surprise. Of course. So for my surprise, of course. And since you couldn't go out today, what better time? You see, I notice how much more at ease you've been since getting to spend time with the hologram recreations. And to be honest, they also seem to benefit from the interaction you've been having, even though they're merely simulations. So I've prepared a special program for you inside the HoloSim chamber, something purely extracurricular. Ah, gonna have sex with them? Okay, thank you, go on. I'm gonna say, go on. Well, you have been working so hard, I didn't want you to expire prematurely, so this is meant as a fun diversion. With whom would you like to spend time in the HoloSim chamber tonight? Winnie, Jean, someone else? Wow. Let's say Jean. Okay, I'll talk to Jean and make sure he's available. I'm sure he's looking forward to it. Is this where the romance part comes in? I'm already parched. I just started. Oh, wait, is it this way? It's this way. You'll have to enter low power mode so you can use the chamber, of course. So I'll speak to you again in the morning. It says I will have to, not you. Have fun in there. What does he mean, Cornelio? I hope you enjoy this little bit of downtime. This is a sexual thing. Did you know about this? The AI has loaded this amazing simulation of the Aurora Borealis, probably as seen in North Canada. God damn it. Canada. I'm making that assumption based on the trees here and the way the northern lights look, but I could be wrong. Still, this sure is a beautiful sight, don't you think? It's great? It's strange? I don't know. It's great. I've had the pleasure of seeing them a few times back on Earth during some resource expeditions. I thought they were magical. The lights are caused by gas particles colliding with charged particles from the sun. Almost a happy accident in a way. They feel like something you'd want to capture in a jar and look at forever, but they're just another fluke of nature. I don't know how long we have in here tonight, but I'm glad we're able to meet. Do you want to talk about anything? How are things? I'm worried. Not much. I don't want to talk. I'm gonna say I'm worried. Really? Oh, and here I am going on and on about myself again. I want to hear what's going on with you. So what's bothering you at the moment? Surviving, escaping, being alone? I'm gonna say being alone. Okay, I get that. I don't think you're alone, but let's talk about it. Maybe I can help. I think you can. Well, if it will help, try thinking about all the folks back home who are watching this mission and are thinking about us. The Iridani Epsilon B project was for them too. So you're not alone, in a way. But maybe you mean something else. Do you usually prefer to be by yourself? Never? Sometimes? Always? I'm kind of a loner myself. I'm gonna say sometimes so. That's normal, of course. I could never make up my mind, which is probably why I do what I do. Or did, I guess. So, what else do you want to talk about? How are things? Not much. How are things? Oh, you mean with me? I'm just fine. I've just been banging my head on solving your fuel issues, that's all. The main problem so far is just math and physics. Getting enough fuel at the right rates with the right mix that won't explode. Yeah, that'd be nice. There are so many constraints in that escape ship, and you're going to be pushing the limits of what's possible with it. And it's a shape that fuel... It's a shape. What? It's a shame that fuel reserves in the colonies appear to be scarce, and resources are difficult to find. Still, the challenge is invigorating. You know, out here, looking at this landscape, it makes you wonder why we even sequester ourselves in buildings all the time. My favorite part of my job is the research, the exploring, but having someone to share a space like this is, well, it's so much better. It sure is. I agree. I'm glad. I agree. I thought you might. You're a bit of an explorer yourself now. So, else you want to talk about? Not much. Well, every day must be stressful. I think it is a good idea to give you a bit of a breakout in here. Well, since it's just you and the AI out there, how is it going? Are you getting along with it? Not at all? It's okay. Definitely. I'll say it's okay. I know some people really like the AI, and others never did. Pierre told me about that once. The thing with the AI is that it isn't necessarily a theme for everyone. It adjusts itself to be more relatable. Maybe Pierre mentioned that to you already. Not everyone could reconcile with that. Me, I didn't pay too much attention. I was used to AIs that were more task-based, less conversational. I never talked to the AI very much. Now that I think of it, I wonder what it thought of that. I wonder if it thought anything at all. Still, I guess you've had to get used to making do with less than ideal companions lately. Not really, I suppose so. It's just your current situation. Things are going to change. You just need to stay focused. And in a way, you've been given a truly unique opportunity. Plenty of hardship too, I know, but still. I'm sure you and the AI will do what you need to do, and you'll be looking at the real Aurora Borealis before you know it. You know, the one fault I have with this simulation is that it looks, sounds, and even kind of smells like the real thing. But it doesn't feel quite right. It's not even cold out here. I must admit, ow, my nipple. That's a bit disappointing. But we make do with what we can, don't we? Maybe right now, that's good enough. So, while we're here, I wanted to ask you something. You could have asked any one of us to join you tonight in here. And I'm glad you chose me because this really is something. But I wanted to know why me? Why not one of the others? I like you, you seem nice, I'm not sure. I like you. Well, I'll be straight, not straight, and to the point. That's awfully nice of you to say. Thank you, I'm glad we're getting along. Well, Cornholio, this has been a real pleasure, but you need to continue your mission tomorrow, and you'll need the rest. I thought we were gonna have sex. Remember what I said, and stay focused there. I'm sure you're doing great. With luck, we'll get another opportunity to speak soon. At least I hope so. Me too. Okay, good night. Me too. That's great to hear. Good night, Cornholio. Take care. Day 6. I think I've been cutting these out by accident. Why the fuck did they wake me up at 6, so... Well, Cornholio, what did you think of that special stimulation last night? It was great? Okay, I guess, no comment. It was great. That is wonderful to hear. I thought you could use a pick-me-up after the stress of last week. In any case, a week has already passed, and as the increasing storm activity has shown, our situation remains difficult. We still have a lot of work to do. Come see me in the core so we can get started once again. Wait, is this new? Oh. That is not new. Mr. Yoshida's favorite item. I bet that comes into play at some point. Yeah, no. With a week already gone, we need to step things up a bit. The recent storm has me worried. The holograms have made some progress with the escape ship, but but it just isn't ready yet. I'm afraid I'm going to have to send you out again this week. There are some resources we badly need. You can access the medical wing of Colony B. I have to go back to Colony B, which might let us get some necessary medical supplies. You can also head to Tower E of the comms relay, where we can try to send a distress signal deep into space. Another facility of the Agrodomes is open. We need to head there to find a way to extend your food supply. And you can also reach the Caves refinery now. It's imperative that we find more fuel for the ship if possible. As always, the choice is yours. You can plot. Okay. So there's a lot more to do here. This is not going to be the final part. Well, I want to know what that is. Okay. My back's itching. Okay. Let's go there. To the caves! Good, you've reached the... Let me speak into the mic. Good, you've reached the refinery. The crystals you saw in the mines are processed and... Wait, did we already do this? This facility was considered... Okay, see, we already... No, see, we already did that. Is this new dialogue? It sure is quiet in there. I'm not picking up... I'm sorry, spacing out. I'm not picking up much machine activity at all. Oh, okay. Those 3 doors should let you check on the various components of a refinery. Separation chamber. Conversion chamber. Treatment chamber. Connecting corridor. So let's just go in the first door. Oh. Gotta turn that shit off. Okay. So, we're going here then. Oi, oi, oi. So let's climb down to the 2nd floor. Maintenance control. Level 2 tube access. Tubing. Use the tube lift. Where the fuck am I going? You can go up or down. Which way will you go? Down? I don't fucking know. Lower service corridor. Be careful in there. It seems there's a sinkhole in the floor, likely due to a seismic disturbance. Do I have to, like, actually... Oh. Sub-T access point. I need, like, a map. I don't know where the fuck I am. Take hatch down. The reception is really weak down there. I'm picking up something up ahead. Very faintly. Is that a drone? That's massive. Check broken drone. That drone is an excavation model. If you can find replacement parts for it, you should be able to operate it. There's a serial number etched into the drone shell. Let's write it down. 7623. Maybe that will be helpful. Maybe. To excavation. Oh. Okay. Sorry I didn't read that. There's just so much reading. So, like, sometimes when I'm reading. When I'm reading the dialogue, I'm not... The information isn't, like, going in here. Alright, let's scan this. Underneath the rubble of that collapse lie the remains of Project Control Supervisor Ren Nomura. Similarly to Mr. Jaeger and the Agrodomes, Mr. Nomura wasn't killed by the debris, he lived for a short time afterward. You can tell? That's awful. So? You can tell? Your scan revealed scratches in the floor by a metal object. Apparently he wished to record a message. The markings on the floor are crude. Oh shit! The markings on the floor are crude, but the message reads, Lamamba betrayed us. Holy shit. That... Okay, that's... The guy I was trying to, like, make out with. Mid-maintenance corridor. Up to the first floor. Oh. West maintenance corridor. I'm picking up heavy particulates and traces of an explosion through your suit's filters. That corridor must be in ruin, sorry. Yeah, don't say, oh shit. Those are the charred remains of Engineer Hana Peng, I'm afraid. Or Hana Peng. The condition and position of the remains suggest she was killed by a blast. The destruction of that hallway is the likely candidate. It's possible she was inside the nearby chamber and was blasted out there. Are you okay? Of course, why not? I'm not okay. I'm gonna say, I'm not okay. It is perfectly acceptable to feel loss, confusion, and grief, even if you didn't spend much time alongside Miss Peng. I am afraid this will likely not be our last unfortunate discovery, as we still have much to work to do. Control room. Alphanumeric code. Oh! This control room has been sealed and requires an alphanumeric passcode to open it. Alphanumeric, not just numeric. Okay, let's try it. 7, 6, 2, 3. Confirm. Hey! There it is. Somebody's dead here. Take drone parts. Most parts from another drone that is no longer functioning. You can use these to repair the drone in the underground passage! This isn't everything you need, though. You'll have to find another set to be able to repair the drone down there. Why? Your scan reveals that to be the body of Safety Supervisor Bill Dupree. He appears to have died of chemical exposure. Likely he somehow carried himself to the control room. He would have been in terrible agony, I'm afraid. Why is everyone's face like... They look like Martians, but in the holosim chamber, they look like people. Martians, whatever. They're not on Mars. But there's like, they're like blue skin and blue faces and stuff. Check terminal. That terminal's local storage has been severely damaged, but it can still read external media, such as data cards. Use command console. The readouts from that control room explain a lot. It looks like the reason so much of the facility is shut down is due to some kind of emergency. There were leaks, compromises in the key systems, and a general state of disarray. The facility was shut down for safety reasons. That console will let you release the lock to maintenance control on this floor. Maybe you'll find some way to get those chambers open there. Do you want to open? Yes. So for here, there's like a floppy disk of some sort that I need to acquire. Alright. Moving right along. Trying to... Oh, here we go. Maintenance control unlocked. I need more water. I should have, like, done some vocal warm-ups or something. This is so much talking. Fake drone parts. Good find. Those internals can be used to repair the drone in the underground passage. You've got everything you need. You're ready to return to the underground passage now. Wait, you're putting me there? Oh. Big boy. Inspect large pipe. I inspect a lot of large pipes. That flexible pipe is flexible. Is carrying byproducts and toxins away. It might be where this... Hold on. I have to write something down real quick. You'll never guess what I wrote down. That flexible pipe is carrying byproducts and toxins away. It might be where the steam on the floor, above is coming from. If you pull the pipe out, it should allow you to access that chamber door. Are you going to do so? Yeah. Oh, I was facing that way, but the connector is right there. So let's go on up. Sorry. Separation chamber. Oh no! It's a complete mess in there! Oh. That huge machine uses complicated nanobots and chemical solutions to remove dirt and impurities from the mined crystal shards. From here, the pure crystals get transferred to the conversion chamber, but that chamber is a mess and the separator looks completely inoperable. That's bad news. Without all of these chambers functioning, you can't process new energy for the escape ship. We'll have to see what kind of condition the conversion chamber is in. So let me in. Without the separation chamber, we can't even begin the refining process. So, I ignored everything you just said, just let me in. Okay, so this is... La-di-da! Okay, can't go in there. Wait, password required. It appears to be locked with a password. Okay, I don't know the password yet, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Somehow. Okay, let's go down. So there's that. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, level 2 tube. And then there's this. Wow, okay, there's just like so much. Let's go up. Okay. Oh, that's okay. This is the only thing that's up here. Let's go down. Let's go down again. Down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Alright. This way. Sub-key access room. Take hatch down. Sound like someone was opening up a can of whoop-ass. Okay. You should have the parts you need now. Are you going to attempt to fix the drone and reactivate it? Yes. Cornholio, the signal is faint, and I registered a large explosion. Are you alright down there? I'm okay. All good. Ouch. All good. That is a relief to hear. Your suit's sensors all overloaded, and I feared the worst. In any case, I'm glad to see you have been unaffected. It looks like that explosion cleared out the path in front of you. Please do be careful down there. The faint signal is not reassuring, and I wouldn't want you to venture to where we couldn't communicate. Excavation chamber, we go. It looks like a sleeping area was set up here. Along the ground are ventilation cables and a micro generator. Makeshift habitat. What is this? Tools? Those maintenance tools have been heavily modified. They're portable tools for reading and regulating the processing chambers in the refinery. Someone was keeping offline records on those instead of using the facility's networked readings. Notes. Those scraps of handwritten notes by Mr. Lumumba. Snippets of formulae, what-if scenarios, and on-the-fly adjustments. Was Mr. Lumumba really tampering with the refinery? Why would he do such a thing? Thanks to him, we cannot extract any useful energy from there. This is most troubling. Take data card. That data card looks to be in good shape. You can use it in a terminal to read its contents. Alright. So, I read all that, but I didn't internalize what I was reading just then. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Yes, across this thingy. I think I'm supposed to go down, maybe? Oh no, I can only go up. Going up. Maybe it's this mid-level? I kind of forgot. Okay. Control room. Hey. Reading the data card now, it's a bit slow since the terminal is in such poor repair. There's a file on here I can still read for you. Sorry. It's called JLumo03. And it reads, things are worse than ever. Nomura is getting suspicious. It's getting more and more difficult to work without being noticed. Oh, what? Bill, I think he knows. He's probably on his way to confront me, and the seismic activity is getting out of hand. Sound of loud explosion and rumbling. Damn it, another movement. That was a big one. I hope I'm not trapped down here. It sounded bad. Going to need to seal off the chambers to avoid further meddling. I'll switch access codes. They'll know something's up, but it's the only way. Oh, I guess well, I'm gonna write it down anyways, even though I can remember that. But just in case, I'll make the code to the upper chambers filter. It'll have to do. Then we're going up, up. Okay. This one? No. This one? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't look promising. The crystals that are fed into the conversion chamber are cracked at a molecular level and turned into microscopic pieces. Think of it like a melting process, except the crystals don't melt, they get converted into millions of tiny particles like an extremely fine sand. This makes them light and soluble in a transport solution so they can act as fuel. The results from here move on to the treatment chamber. Just like the separation chamber, this machinery has been heavily damaged. We don't have the time or ability to repair it like this. So what the fuck do you want me to do? Can I go in? If the conversion chamber is offline, the crystals can't be turned into soluble fuel. Can I go in this place? Treatment room. Okay. I don't have high hopes for this. This final chamber takes the particles from the separation chamber, combines them with transport solution, and then removes harmful products. The result is the final energy fuel that's used to power the colony in a form that's easy to transport and reasonably safe. But in this condition, the chamber won't help us at all. Entire components of the machinery have been removed or damaged. Poor Bill Dupree must have been in this room when it went off to think that he managed to make it down to the control room in this condition. Well, I'm afraid we've wasted our time. There's no hope of extracting any useful energy from the refinery for this escape ship. What's more curious is that the planet's seismic activity wasn't completely to blame. It appears the facility was seriously tampered with. In any case, there's nothing more we can accomplish today. When you're ready, return to the surface and let's get you home. She's tampered. And dark-sided stuff. Dark-sided. Later. What a waste. What happened in there? I dare say I think you should ask Mr. Lumumba tonight about this. We're in quite a position now. Don't dawdle. Come see me right away. And I am gonna dawdle. I'm gonna stop it right there. I don't know why I did that. That's embarrassing. That's gonna be it for part 5 of Alone With You. You'll just have to watch the next video to see how we confront Jean. I'm scared. Okay, bye.